Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for Channel Disturbance. This is another team killing video. It's not an Arty that's team killed in this one, it's somebody else. But the team killer is actually sitting behind there. It's the SturmTiger007 in the SU-85B. He's one of the team killers. There is another. Yep, it's the M10 RBFM over there, Grosh. He's also a team killer, but he's a justified one. Okay, game started. What we're going to do is we're going to follow the SU-85B, because you'll see exactly then what he does. You can see he's moving over here to the other side where the TDs normally go, and he takes up position in the bushes and then aims forward at the tanks in the valley. Okay, there you go. Got a global view to see exactly what he does. Well, he aims at that Panzer IV ahead of him. Lines him up. And then he fires into the Panzer IV. And he's now killed the Panzer IV and he's turned blue. Now you see that M10 behind him? Well, he's turned blue, so the M10's now going to kill him. And he's killed him. So we're now down 2 players. And guess what happens next? Yep, you're not going to believe this. Well, it's not just Arties that drown themselves, you know. A lot of tanks do as well. And this goes to prove exactly what's going to happen next. See the M10? It's driving towards the lake. What do you think he's going to do? Yep, you've guessed it. He's going swimming. And he's thrown himself into the water and drowned. Well, what do you think is going to happen next? Well, the team are now down 3 players. One's been team killed, one's been justifiably killed, and, well, I'm afraid we're in the position now where we're very likely to lose because there's 6 players down on the enemy team. We've gone back to watching what the Arty's doing, the 105FH18B2 of Zin 1983. Now he was following what was happening regarding the team kills, but he was also playing the game to try and do his best for his team. But they're now down by 5 players actually. They managed to get 1 back. In fact, they've got another 1 back because Zin has just killed that M8A1 in the valley. Well done. In fact, unfortunately now there are no spotters in the valley, but we've got a Type 64 moving forward just over the other side, so maybe he'll be able to get spots on the enemy team as they stream through. But oh, now there's a VK2001D there just come along the lake road, and Zin was trying to get a name on him, but a KV1 from the enemy team has now made it as close as, well, 2 grid squares away, and we're now having to repel tanks who've made it through the town. There's an AMX 12 ton to the east and a VK3001P. So it looks like this game is going to be over very quickly. Zin is one of only 2 left alive on his team, the Type 64 in him. And I don't think he's going to live very long. Yep, he's receiving fire from that VK. The Type 64 is dead. And so it's now just Zin against, how many? 11 enemies. 11. I don't think there's any chance of him getting a collar ban off here. And he's going to try and engage that KV1, but before he can, he's killed. So that game was a loss simply because that SU-85 chose to team kill the Panzer IV right at the start of the game and turn blue. As is usual during games like that, where you lose so many teammates straight at the start without justification, you normally lose the game. And it's normally an Arty who dies, but as a result, the game's a loss. We can see that this one was a loss, and Zin managed to get a win 8 of 471 from the game. And when it came to damage, he was actually in 4th place on his team with 365 hit points. He was also one of the few who actually managed to get a kill. There was only 4 of them who managed to get a kill in this game on his team. And when it came to base XP, he was in 4th place again with 100 base experience points. But they were completely outmatched by the enemy because they'd lost so many players right at the start. They'd lost 3 players at the start of this game, so they were already at a disadvantage. Zin only managed to get to fire 6 shots. He got 2 direct hits, 1 penetration, and 3 splash. Damage of 365 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. He received 2 hits. 1 was a penetration, I think that was the one from the KV-1, and also 1 hit as a result of splash damage. He damaged 2 enemy vehicles, killed 1, and did damage assistance of 67 hit points. He earned 11,491 credits and got 210 XP, but the game was a loss in 3 minutes 47 seconds. In fact, it says battle duration 53 seconds, but yes, it was over very, very quickly, and all because of the team killer. Now, let's identify those team killers. SturmTiger007 was a team killer, and he unreasonably killed the Panzer IV-H, who'd done absolutely no damage whatsoever. He was completely innocent. The M10 RBFM, again, Grosh, he was innocent as well. All he did was remove a blue player from the game, somebody who was actually a danger to his own team, and so obviously he killed him before he could kill anyone else or do any more damage. So that was perfectly correct, but Grosh then went and killed himself by throwing himself into the lake, probably because he knew the game was going to be a loss anyway, and there was no point in him taking part in it anymore. So yep, he gave up, and he shouldn't have done that. He should have kept fighting, because there was always a possibility he might have made some more damage on the enemy, and that damage would have earned him some more credits and more XP. But instead, he wanted the game to be over quickly so he could go into another game. Well, thankfully, when Wargaming turns off team damage, that sort of thing won't happen in the future. But in the future, please do remember this player, SturmTiger007. He's quite happy to cause team damage to his own team, so remember him. If you come across him in battle, this guy is quite prepared to do something to you, so do take precautions and ensure that he doesn't get the chance to. Thanks for watching.